As you see, there is not much in the level now, because I start to make a level editor, and this one is, as we see, loaded from file. So activate it by right clicking, whatever, and we have word control menu, where we can choose the name to save it, like whatever, and the directory, and we can save or load a map. Choose load will open a browser, and there we can browse a map. If I click it under the button Control V, there be copy paste directory where we have a game. So it will be in apps local, user apps local. So I did a lot of tools. The original level is still in the file as hard coded. So if we broke the loading on the start menu, so it's gonna load a standard level. However, I'm not sure if collision is gonna work correctly, because I mostly done collisions. So editor, I'm making this video to show how it is about function. In the project when I made all the function, but they don't exist in one given menu. So I need to put all of this in one single menu for level designing, mapeditor. And second thing I did is chunking the world. So now we can use this as open world, and subsequent parts will be loaded during we move. Let's try this function. Under Yo-Yo compiled, it works quite fast. We can see how fast it takes 1.5 seconds to reload the level. If it is about collisions, let us see, it's gonna be somewhere here. 859 milliseconds for static objects, and 834 milliseconds for dynamic objects. Let us put our hero and move a bit with pad, so everything works as it was previously. Walk through the door and run, and here we'll be loading. It's gonna take around 1.5 seconds. Okay. We have new numbers 730, 693, and the level still works. So we have some chunks, and if we are leaving them, it's gonna reload. It's reloading now, as we see. Similar numbers, just different part of the levels. So technically it could be an open world. Of course, I limited it only to positive values, so XYZ plus, just because it's gonna be terrible if something goes wrong on negatives with calculation and so on. And I mostly used absolute values, but just in case I make levels only on positive values. So okay, let's go to see how the editor works. Let's turn off our hero, turn on our camera. So word control menu. First thing first, we need is some orientation, what is going on, where we are. So currently loaded chunk has a center in 471. So let's put some orientation where it is. 471. And spawn reference sign. Okay, it is here. So this is currently loaded, and same chunks loaded around. So let's put it 0, let's put it 2, and let's move here. 8, and so on. So we can create such reference position on the maps. Why there is so many triangles there? We can kill them all just like that, or we can choose any object and gameplay menu. We don't need it now. So we can use this as reference if we use surface by mouse to tell where is the position. It is also redundant. Quality of life. So we can choose any point there, or on the map, or on the tree, or whatever, and use it as place to spawn a new object. So let's spawn some objects. Now it is in the world creation menu. So let's add stone there. We click on the map, so it is updated. This position is kept here also. It is taken from object editor, which is called it's white. If we click somewhere outside the menus, it is checking if we have any values on the surface, and it's loading get pixel from surface, and most of them are float surface, so RGB A32 float. Okay, so let's add a stone. We have a stone, and then we go to object editor and we can edit the stone, and we can change it to different stone, or no stone, or whatever stone. So we can put some stone, yeah, differently. And to move the object around, for now it is the function, wait a second, we are going here, and as previously we can move it forward, up, down, and so on, but it's clumsy, yeah. Let's move it to the side for now. So we forcing gizmo mode, which is turning something in the camera so we see helpers, and the other value, like let's go to the camera, how often it is updated. Updating goes by prime numbers until 59 because I choose so, and this is time where the static map is updated for the camera reason. So just a choice, one is a good number too. Then we turn off the select by mouse, and here we have rotation by 1 degree and translation by 5, let's say, pixels. So we can move it using this gizmo. If we choose another object, so we can move another object. Oh. And I have to turn the mouse off, selecting, because it select mode for reasonable reasons. So we can move the stuff around. Turn off. Okay. So let's put this stone somewhere, and we same way can rotate it in whatever axis we like. There are some things we need to rotate differently, so by given degree we can click on gizmo rotation and choose 90 degrees, turn it, or 45, or something like that, yeah. So this functionality of gizmo is working in 3D by using colors in helper surface, and as we see there is a lot of others gizmos which are not active now. They only tell us directions of. So we have one gizmo that is useful, one we choose, yeah, so we can choose that. And we can animate objects this way on the same conditions. So this is mostly about it. So let's add some different objects where we are. Object of word control, and we can go to dynamic object here and add doors. And go to the object editor, select mouse, unselect 5 degrees. Zero is good. Very good number to turn. Let's put it a bit in the ground. Now make it like 1 degree. Turn a bit. Turn a bit that way. Down. Okay, go to send it. Big sync and doors. What more do we have here? We can choose some object, and if we go to the page 0, we can duplicate the object. And after duplication, we can, and it's working on this page, moving. We can move the object. I decided to make it only moving on this page just because I want to know what I'm doing. Not compulsory, but as you see, all those functions lying all around, and it would be better if they be in one menu to make it more convenient to use. Let's make it look different. Okay. The wrong page again. Oh, it's clumsy even for me, yeah. So I need to make it in one menu, all those functions, but as we see, this is how they arise, all those functions. So what more? We can add a camera or stuff. We can even add other characters, but because they need more information like spinning and sizes, I need to put more in the carry function, so they will be configurable later on. For now it is not so important, but obviously I can copy paste a hero. It's not a problem. So yeah, and we can delete them. So obvious function, delete object. Oh, not this one. Selected. I didn't have. Yeah, that's quality of life I have to fix. Something terrible happened, but if I reload the level, it's gonna work correctly. So all those things we see, this is just something wrong with moves that need to be reloaded. So we can create and delete them and so on. It's not any. If we save the level with such awful stuff, it's gonna disappear because during the load things are straightened up. Okay, now we want to play on our new level we made. So we are going to page 1 on wall control. Wait a second. We don't need all those navigation points. They can stay during the gameplay, they do nothing there, like grass there. Kill them all. And we reloading all the chunks. Okay. reloaded. We don't need surface by mouse, we don't need object, we don't need controls. As we see, we have one extra doors. Camera moving, okay. Oh, and we need to turn off helpers in the camera. Funny thing about the helpers, we can change how much they are visible. So they are less visible and more visible. It's just how big they are. They can be controlled. Depend on how you like it. Closed, and let's see that our new level works. Obviously, it works. Let us see if the doors are connected. They are connected. So everything works as expected. Here we have a pillar. Looks as it looks. Oh, yeah, everything as usual. We have more stuff to play with. Oh, this is why we've seen so many. But everything works. So we can copy paste objects, and now I have to put everything in one given menu.